Oh, the mic is on. I was thinking like I'm just screaming thanks to myself. Anyway, good. So these people here are the winners of the pitching competitions of the next years, right? Woo! Congratulations, you're already at least 2 steps or 3 steps towards the winner position. But we have Cihat here, last year's winner. And I'm really curious to learn about the experience what you had last year and also what happened, you know, the aftermath, because this is also very interesting. And I think what's also maybe for the audience interesting to know is that we can also reflect on our experience, because I won the Latitude 59 pitching competition in 2012. So I also have some, like, I can share some things, what happened after that. So, but maybe before we talk about what happened after that, let's talk what happened before that. So, Cihat, please share what happened that you started VSight.
Well, first of all, I'm very happy that I made it to this stage, because we won last year virtually. I had the COVID, and because of it, all the pitchings happened remotely. I'm very happy to be finally on the stage. Well, about VSight, why we started. Me and my co-founder, we are engineers, and I always believe that both of us has a very good engineering mind, and we like it. We like what we do, and what makes us happy, and what is the purpose of engineering is to make someone's life easier. That is the most important and most valuable satisfaction for an engineering-minded person. Augmented reality gives us a very, very important interface to enhance people's life, to give them information about what they do or their surrounding, their context. And we started VSight to use that context to make people's life easier, so to say.
So when you started, did you already think, okay, we're going to participate in definitely in some pitching competition and win, and then, you know, the rest is history? Or how did the format of pitching come to your, because, you know, when I first came to the startup world and I heard about pitching, I thought it's like bitching. Like you need to go on stage and be like a bitch, like, hey,
Kinda.
Mother F's, you know, you should really invest. Kind of the same?
Kinda, I think. I mean, I sucked in the beginning. Like pitching itself was very, very hard. But I mean, you get experience by doing it, and you should push yourself to do it more and more. And I remember when we got accepted to Startup Wise Guys Batch 14 at 2019. So every day, every morning, we would do pitching on the acceleration program. I mean, every day. So by the time it becomes like a daily stuff that you do every day, and you get better. So I think there is no easy way of getting good at it. So still, I think I have a way to go, and still I think I have a lot of things to enhance. Yeah, but I think the way is just to do it again and again, and fail, and suck at it, and then reflect, and then come back to the stage.
True. I remember actually that before going to the Latitude 59 stage, I was almost excluded from the pitching list, because my first rehearsal was so bad that people in the audience were like holding their heads like, what is this pitch about? This is so bad. And then, you know, I really took it to heart, all the feedback, and I really wanted to improve. So the whole night I was practicing and rewriting the whole pitch, and well, the rest is history, right? So how did Startup Day pitching competition come to your radar?
We were fundraising, and our main aim was to attract potential investors, meet with them, and kind of increase the visibility of VSight in Baltics and also in Europe. That was our target, and Startup Day itself was a very good fit for us in that manner. We do not attend to every event or every pitching competition, but itself with lots of investors joining, so we decided to participate, and everything happened very quickly, actually. I mean, we didn't know what is going on, so just shortlisted, and we were there.
And kaboom,
yeah.
The winner.
Yeah.
How did you feel after the winner was announced that it's you, or VSight?
Well, I mean, there was no crowd around me. I was alone in my room. So
you should have seen it. People went crazy.
I know.
Who was here last year when Cihat won the pitching? Who was seeing what was happening in the audience? So crowd went nuts.
Yeah. But it felt very good. I just closed the computer and just take some, I think, half an hour or something, just to reflect.
Glass of water.
Yeah. Or something else. So it was good.
So, and the next day, did you have a pitching hangover?
Of course. I didn't talk to anyone for some time.
Okay, keep away from me. And then maybe you could share the first things that happened to you, like how quickly, I don't know if it's like confidential or not, how quickly did you actually manage to seal the shareholder agreement, for example? Was it fast? What was your experience in that regard?
Yeah, it was quite fast. So what changed after that, actually, I mean, the visibility is something amazing, especially for a growing startup. When you have that visibility, that is priceless. I just want to explain what changed. So there is an investor that we got introduced through our previous investor. I think it was 8 or 9 months before Startup Day. I tried to reach out, and I think there was a good fit. Whatever I did, there was no response. I did follow-ups, and our investor again did another intro, etc., because he was also thinking it is a good fit. But then I had no answer, zero answer, and right after winning the competition, the same guy was messaging and saying that, like, if we have any place, then they would be willing to invest. So, I mean, that is the change. When you have the visibility, when you want something, everyone wants to join it. And I think for a startup, for a growing startup, I think this is priceless. You just fast track all kind of PR and marketing stuff quickly. So I think that's the benefit of winning a competition on stage, something like that. Regarding the investment, yeah, everything again happened very quickly. So shareholders agreement, etc. So we had Estonian business angels, Contriber Ventures, and also our previous investor, Startup Wise Guys, joined to the round, and it was quick. Yeah.
Maybe there were also some, let's say, challenges after winning the competition that you would like to talk about, and so that the future winners will know that be aware that those things can also happen.
Yeah, sure. Well, I think like for us, the main challenge was hiring, because I think we could do it better. We could be more prepared about hiring, because it takes time. It takes time to find good talent, to find a perfect fit for your company culture. So I think we could be more prepared to on hiring stage after the investment. I mean, we could be more prepared. We could shortlist, and we would know quickly whom to approach. So I think we didn't do that well, and also when you do it late, then it takes time. The change takes time, and people joining to the team. It is also kind of a process, you know, and they bring their own culture, etc. So I think we could definitely do it much better, and we could be prepared because, as I said, everything happened so quickly, and suddenly we were there. Okay, so like let's hire, but whom to hire? Then you again go into the process, etc. So I would definitely do that already before the investment and money in the bank, and I would start recruiting.
That's, I think, very valid point. And when you finish your pitching with the last sentence, like, and we're raising and hiring,
yes,
this is something what you can add to the last slide. But tell me, what is your overall, like, if we go a bit into a more general context, what do you want to achieve? What is your ambition with VSight?
So with VSight, as I said, augmented reality is a very important interface for us to make people's life easier. We are building the industrial metaverse. So even though I don't like to use that metaverse name because I believe that like many people doesn't know the scope of it, and they're just using it to describe something else. But I think it is kind of jargon right now that is settling down. So we are building the industrial metaverse that is changing how manufacturing people, how experts are sharing knowledge, how they help to other people, and the information that goes through VSight is very valuable for our customers. There are a couple of problems of whole world that we are addressing, and one of them is the aging of the expertise, and expertise is dying on the manufacturing industry. So basically, we built the knowledge base for industries. We built the knowledge base that is already there, that they already know, to be used for the training purposes on the later stages, and to be used as a main source of knowledge for whole company. So that's what we are building for industries. We are changing the way how manufacturing industry is working, how they help to each other, how they share information.
That's, I think, I can kind of feel the vision and the mission, because it's the aging problem is everywhere. It's in education, it's in engineering, in really, let's say, high-tech fields. There's a lot of this aging problem, and I also believe that augmented reality and also AI implementations could actually solve some of these problems.
Definitely.
But definitely the people, I encourage it. We also have room for several questions from the audience. So if you want to ask anything from Cihat, please just use the QR code and send your question over. But my one of the last questions is, what has been your biggest fuck up? Or maybe it's like fuck ups.
Well,
not even one.
I mean, there are a lot of them.
Okay.
I don't know how to prioritize. I love all of them. I learned from all of them. All of them are my babies. But I think I can say that our first trial to the German market was a big failure. we tried to approach to that very conservative market with English and ourselves, and it didn't work. I think that like we spent a lot of time, effort. So
would you say German market is German language?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Not only the language, but language is one barrier, and plus the culture itself. So definitely there you have to be more local. You have to understand the conservative market and their jargon. So I think that was our biggest failure, but we have a lot.
Well, maybe some others. Maybe you have one more to share.
I think we raised money a bit late. I think we could raise it much earlier. If I would be there again, I think we would definitely be much earlier on the fundraising, and we would be more prepared for the fundraising. That's also a process, you know. It takes time, and it's not also about your timing, but also investors' timing. If they are ready, if they are willing to invest in your vertical, etc. So I think I would start it much earlier, also.
So if I'm here to conclude some of maybe the learning points, you should definitely be more prepared and actually start working on raising money and hiring much earlier than you're actually doing it.
Exactly.
And you can use the pitching platform to kind of let the people know that you exist. Yes. and about your vision and mission. So even if you don't win, or if you were not the winner of last year's pitching competition, what do you think, what would have been different?
Well, I think you know, we are talking about the visibility, and it is not only visibility to the investors, but also the potential key hirings. So you have to be very compelling for them, so that like you can convince them to join your team. So I guess that's also very important to do and have that visibility in that manner also, and think about it like that also, because if you do not show the potential, then the good key people are not convinced to join your team. You have to be the winner.
So despite of actually winning, you have to fake being the winner no matter what.
Exactly.
In your industry, you're
exactly.
a winner anyway.
Somehow
Thank you so
you
much.
have to be winner. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Cihat.
Sure.